Jared, we're here with Gulls Eye View, and today I'm joined by two Barry University Buccaneers. On my left, pitcher, infielder Joe Iorio, and on my right, second baseman Adrian English. Joe, I'm going to start with you. For those of us who look at the roster and see Barry University, can you give us a little background on Barry University?
This is my first year at Barry, but it's a good school. It's a great D2 school. We play in the best conference in the nation, so we got a real good school, real good baseball program, so I'm happy that I ended up there.
Miami, we all know South Beach. How great is it to be in school in Miami?
It's pretty cool. I just turned 21 this year, so I got to experience a little bit more in South Beach and all that. But it's a lot of fun with the beaches close by and a lot of stuff to do in the nightlife, so it's pretty fortunate to be there.
And what brought you up to Newport this summer?
I actually was in Boston, Massachusetts. I went and tried out in the Cape League, and then I found out Adrian was on this team, gave him a call and talked to the coach, talked to Chuck Pava, and ended up in Newport and couldn't be happier. So.
Now, through the first 12 games in this season, we've seen you play at multiple positions, showing some versatility. You've pitched some middle relief. You actually started against Wareham, and we've seen you at third base. Talk a little bit about your versatility on the diamond.
That's something I've done my whole life. I've always been a two-way player. I've been a shortstop, but I can play anywhere in the infield. So I'm kind of used to it. I've always done both, and I love doing both. So I don't have a problem with it. I'm looking forward to pitching a little more this summer, but anytime they need me in the infield, I can do that too. So it's fun doing both.
So if you had your pick, which position are you going with?
At this point, I would go with pitching, but in the past, I would pick shortstop and hitting. But I know pitching is my chance to get drafted next year, so I'm going to be focusing on that a little bit more.
All right, let's shift over to Adrian, second baseman for Barry as well as Newport. You were in the NECBL last year. Talk about your experience out in North Adams.
My experience was good. They gave me a fair shot over there. Ended up leading the team in hitting. Just had fun. Great league here in the NECBL.
Now, how does North Adams compare to Newport? They couldn't really be worlds apart. North Adams way out west, almost in Vermont. Newport right on the beach. What's it been like down here?
So much better here. There's nothing to do over there in North Adams, unfortunately. It's got a lot to do here. It's a lot funner here, definitely.
Now, you mentioned you led North Adams last year in batting average. So far with the Gulls, you're batting over 300 through 6 games. Talk about those first 6 games and then that brief injury spell you had.
Just out here having fun, helping the team win, Got a little injury. I'm back now, finally got cleared. So can't wait to get back out on the field and help this team win games.
Now, there's a little bit of a positional battle going on for second base. You started off the year hot at the plate, then Shea Donlin came in from Washington State. He got hot with the bat. What's it like having a battle for your spot on this roster?
It's fun. I don't want nothing given to me. I like to compete for my position. It's always been like that, and I love that. I love competition. Just having fun with them, learning from guys. We all learn from each other, and that's, it's just fun.
And Joe talked about, he called you. What kind of advice did you give him about coming down to the NECBL?
I told him it's just as good as the Cape almost, This is the brother league to the Cape, and, he was going to have fun here, and I just tried my hardest, and I got him on here. So I'm glad he's here with me, and it's going to be a fun summer.
All right, guys, thanks for your time. Joe Iorio, Adrian English, both out of Barry University, both playing for the Gulls this summer. The Gulls pregame show continues here on the NECBL Broadcast Network.